This season is sponsored by Let's Pick, the app where you can enter and play customized contests about anything. Make sure to download Let's Pick right after this episode, and follow them on social media to participate in weekly Sequester contests. You can enter to win awesome prizes like Sequester merch, gift cards, and a chance at the grand prize of $1,000 that one of you will take home on finale night. It's all happening on Let's Pick.
Previously on Sequester. A power alliance was pinned against each other, and forced to say goodbye.
Oh my gosh!
During the twist, players scrambled to make a big move happen before the jury format change. However, Drew wasn't going out without a fight.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking Erica.
Erica's Benedict fucking Arnold.
At elimination, Drew could not save himself, and had everyone shaking during his battle match picks.
Fuck! God damn it!
Justin, did you fuck me?
Yeah, fuck you?
Yeah. Did you vote? Did you vote with us? Did you vote with me? Did you stay true?
I stay true to
Me.
you.
Yeah.
You want the truth?
Yes. Yeah, you're in. I can already tell.
I'm lost for words.
Bro, what? Like, why would you do that?
Well, you can't spell lost without LOS, so I ain't battling.
Dustin playing as LOS ultimately led to Christine becoming the final pre-juror.
The first 10 players have officially been eliminated, which means we have reached the halfway point of the season. These 10 have one final chance to fight their way back into this game. You've seen glimpses of their preparation.
Matt and I are in alliance. He's my eyes, I'm his ears.
If you're not in here conversating with us, what's the point of being in here?
Tell me your game.
Why?
I'm not going to tell you nothing because you don't
blow it up.
have anything.
Be fake nice and be like, oh, it's okay, but shut the fuck up.
But who will actually earn the win? Kimberly.
I know there's a guys' alliance, and if I win this battle back, you know who I'm coming for.
Mary Payton.
Who shouts out a guys' alliance and picks me?
Whatever. Bitch is crazy. I'm gonna win it. Moving on.
Matt.
I don't see anybody that's gonna compete with me. Go ahead and just write me the check.
Jordan.
It's weak people on pre-jury. I'm gonna try to finesse and use my charm and social skills to get back in it.
Tina.
I will literally pop a tit to win this.
Braden.
I really want to win the game to sort of show that I'm really good at these types of competitions.
Kevin.
I'm here to win. I'm here to fight. Don't fuck with me.
Cameron.
So I'm a little extreme. Hopefully I can rein it in for this game.
Drew.
I'll tell you this, there's not a fucking chance in hell that you have with me in my fucking environment.
Or the final pre-juror, Christine.
It's not over yet. I'm not going down without a fight, so I'm ready to do this.
The time is near, but before I reveal the competition, let's formally welcome back the final pre-juror.
Fortunate, I am not happy to be here, but I'm happy to see all of your faces again. Drew, just want to say that I had your back. I never lied to you.
Yeah.
And the fact that you wanted to pick someone to beat Tori and you picked the girl with the welts all over her body, I don't think it was a good idea.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. So what happened was, and it all happened so fast. You know what I mean? It was so raw. Did it on rip, but she goes. She goes.
Thank you. Someone calls out the fucking floater.
Listen,
If you was a line runner, bro, you should have just kept her.
I played it wrong. It should have been Erica. It should have been Erica and Tori.
Or
You're
a
right.
floater,
You're
or a
right.
floater.
Well, no, I wanted Tori out,
Chris
right? And I
all
thought
the
that you
floaters.
had the best shot of beating her.
Yeah, because all my fucking welts.
No, because you're a beast.
Oh yeah, okay, you just see what the fuck I did yesterday?
No, I didn't. Remember?
Okay, well, I told you all what happened, and it fucking...
You can say what.
So...
Weirdos have beat it.
be taking over for the remainder of the game. Let's get this competition over with.
This competition is called Killing Time. This competition is a test of mental endurance. The rules are simple. Each player will be blindfolded and given a stopwatch. On go, the blindfolded contestants will raise their stopwatch above their heads and press start. The goal of this competition is to stop the stopwatch as close to the 10-minute mark as possible without going over. Throughout the duration of the competition, I will present distractions to increase the difficulty. The person closest to 10 minutes without going over will win.
Oh shit.
7, 8, 9, 10. Don't press that button. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep that arm up there, or maybe you're gonna let it fall. You ready to drop it? Drop it! Yeah? Yeah? 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Yourself, don't mess up your counting. 51, 52, 53. Gonna let it down? It's not gonna be hard. Just let it go.
I have the winning timer. In third place, Mary Peyton. In second place, Dina. The winner, returning to the game, is
I can't believe it. I'm back.
I really couldn't believe it, not because I didn't believe in her, because I did. Like, I know she's a stud, I know she's strong, but I almost couldn't believe that it was like that good. Like, it really did seem too good to be true. Because I was kind of freaking out when she wasn't there, because I was like, wow, I am really exposed. Like, I am a huge threat, and there's really no one like to shield me in that. And then she came back like a beautiful little angel.
Hi, everybody.
Yay! So glad you're back. I can't breathe. It's so bad. Everyone's like screaming, yeah! And I'm like, I know half of you are really upset, but I don't freaking care. Let's go, people! Suckers.
As Sequester tradition, the format of eliminations is changing. From now on, all the votes for the eliminated player will be exposed. Instead of nominating two people to battle, the person eliminated will choose from anyone who voted against them to battle and try to stay. As players are eliminated, they will join my tribunal, judge eliminations, and ultimately vote for a winner on finale night. And finally, for this round only, Because Cameron won the battle match back, she will be immune from the elimination vote in battle selections.
Come on, body. I know, we haven't played the first 2 games always on.
The best contestants are those who are headstrong. It takes a winner to be able to state their opinion and live by their convictions. Some might say a winner is a good talker. Either way, you must stand your ground and sequester to stay alive. Welcome to the jury phase of the game, contestants. Woo! This round, we're going to trial. All right, split into 2 teams. You will form your own prosecution and defense, being ultimately judged by your peers who you've already eliminated, the pre-jury. Woo! Let's get heated, contestants. Oh, and to keep it spicy, this will be a double elimination. What? Good luck, Sequester bot. Okay. Let's go.
This twist is called Judgment Day. Today the players will be participating in a sequester trial. Because Cameron is safe this round, she will be appointed the role of judge. The rest of the contestants will be divided into 2 parties of 5. Over 5 rounds, 1 person from each party will have to argue and defend their point of view on touchy subjects. I have invited the pre-jury back to act as the jury and judge their performance. At the end, the pre-jury will vote on which team did best. The losing team will be up for elimination. This round is also a double elimination, which means 2 of the 5 people on the losing team will be voted out. Players must truly argue for their life if they want to survive this round.
First it was Queen Cameron, now it's Judge Cameron. I mean, you know, I'm just a jack of all trades over here. I'm like, order? Order in my courtroom? Who on the other team is the biggest floater still in the game?
I think right now the biggest floater in the game is Zach. I'm not a public speaker. I took public speaking in high school and I literally cried before every single speech. It was like a nightmare. I think he's really had to fend for himself. I haven't really seen him fight for himself yet, so I believe that he's the biggest floater right now. And I think, yeah, he's just keeping it low key and I haven't seen him really make any big moves yet.
I mean, I guess I'm doing it well if I'm getting called out for it.
Erica was floating. I did see her talk to the guy saying, no, like everybody's lying to you, everybody's lying to you. And she even told me I need to get in Drew's ear so he doesn't pick me for the battle match. She told me that, but then she goes and tells the girls, like, oh, like girls, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. That's the definition of a floater in my opinion because she's just going with the power. Okay, first, before I say who the biggest floater is, I want to define to all y'all what a floater is. A floater is somebody who goes to power, somebody who votes with the majority, somebody who tells people what they want to hear, and somebody who doesn't really know what they want and doesn't really voice what they want. And the person who I think is the biggest floater is Erica, because I've seen Erica go to all these guys that are on the pre-jury and say, I want to keep you, but I also see her running to the girls and say, I want to keep you too. So she has not shown her cards and she will not show her cards until, I don't know. She just hasn't shown her cards and I think that's what a floater is.
Hi, Kristen, fellow floater.
I don't think Erica's a floater. I think she's been rolling with the punches. She had an alliance that she was true to, staying strong with, and then they were getting voted out, and so now she had to turn and find a new alliance. That last round when we were just in, she literally had no one. She had her own alliance member had to turn on her, and she had to go and fight, and find new people to work with. So I don't think that makes her a floater. I think that makes her adjustable.
No, I think, but the reason that she had to like flip in the first place is because she was going back and forth and she was playing both sides and they got pissed at her. And whereas with Zach, I've heard him like multiple times voice his opinion. I want this person out. He has voiced his opinion on who he wants, whereas she plays the middle and she has not told she doesn't tell me what she wants to do. She tells me what I want to hear. And she's told a lot of people in this pre-jury what they want to hear. And that is, in my opinion, a floater. I think we have a different definition of what a floater is, but I agree with my definition a little bit better.
Kristen surprised me. She came out for Shell and she was like angry. And I'm like, oh, the part of me, I really like Kristen. So part of me was like, yes, girl, do it, because she's so quiet and so passive. I think that, first of all, I don't think you know if she stayed true to her alliance or not. That could have been him trying to pinpoint her and target her.
I've seen her I saw her talk to the guys and then I saw her talk to the girls. I've seen it.
But Zach does that too. He talks to everyone as well. Everybody talks to everybody.
Yeah, but I've seen, she has not stepped up and say who she's actually loyal to.
Well, I've had her tell me who she's loyal to, so I think she has been doing that. Maybe she hasn't done that to you. Like she said, she's telling you what you want to hear, but to people she's working with.
But she might be telling you what you want to hear as well. She's told everybody on this pre-jury what they want to hear.
I think Zach has too.
I don't think so. A lot of these pre-juries know that Zach has done things, but that's because he's voiced.
She's definitely been holding all that shit in since somebody knocked her books out of her hand in junior high, and like she's probably just sitting there like, fuck.
I have no idea where Zach stands. I don't know who he's. I feel like he's aligned with everyone. He talks to everyone. He agrees with everyone. I don't really know. I've never seen him like stand up for someone or be strong with a group.
I've seen it.
I haven't.
Who on the other team shouldn't have even been cast to play Sequester?
The person that I believe on the other team that shouldn't even been cast in the first place is Kristen. As she came in, I'm not attacking you because you attacked me, I promise. I think that she came in very shy, which is not a bad thing, but then she kind of played that the whole time. And she would come into me and literally come to my arm and say, I don't know what's going on. And I was not lying. I said, your name hasn't come up because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know with votes, people weren't gonna vote Kristen in because that's an easy route. Everyone wants to play and everyone wants to make a good point. So that's what I'm just saying, that it's not bad to be a sweet player, it's not at all, but when this game is so cutthroat and it is so fast paced and it's all about game, you have to be able to make a move, even if it's a small move, even if it's something to get your voice out there to make an opinion.
I knew Erica was gonna target Kristen for that because Kristen is quiet and she's an easy target. So first of all, I'd like to point out, I think it is actually very important that Kristen is here. We need players like her. We cannot just have a bunch of like top dog peoples that are all like super loud, super outgoing, like super competitive. Like you need dynamics, like you need diversity. That is what you really look for literally when you're casting for a show like this. So yeah, Kristen might not be the most loud or outgoing, but that doesn't mean she's not needed in this game because we need people like her who she is kind of more easily swayed to make decisions and she's going to people. She's the kind of person that you can sway to be on your side, and those are the kind of people that can actually make moves because that's where the numbers can be. So I think it's easy to target her just because she is quieter. I think that's kind of mean to do that.
When Tori defended me, it really did mean a lot because I found a way to stay in this game despite the fact that I wasn't close to anybody. I formed close relationships, and the fact that she recognized it, it does mean a lot, so.
She is a strong player by just doing what she just did, but she doesn't do it in the same way by being loud and outgoing. I feel like no matter who I say, it's gonna be like mean. Like I'll feel like a bully. So I chose Erica. I think someone that should not have even been cast is actually you, because I think whenever you come into this game, you need to know like what a smart strategy is, and I think what you've done is like just go back and forth and you think that no one sees what you're doing. And I think that's the worst part and why you shouldn't have been cast, because like you would have a really good game if like the opposite sides didn't know that you were working with one another. But like I know that you've been coming against me, you've been acting like you didn't care to get Kevin or Drew out, but clearly you just like kept going back and forth and it was really obvious to I think a lot of people. And so I think that's really the fault and it shouldn't have really even been brought into this game.
Me? That's fair, I'll defend myself. I think that people are getting a little bit confused with who I was talking to mainly. Yes, originally it was Kevin and it was Drew and Hunter and Cam and Tori. That's who I originally, so for everyone else, it kind of looked like I was going to the girls and the boys, but I was the person in the middle that was keeping them all supposedly together. They asked me, do we have them? Do the boys have like? And I said yes. I literally said to them, Tori and Cameron are great. Like
Her whole game to me is bullshit. So to me, she is also bullshit.
Everyone had their own little people that they like went to, and that's again another important thing. And it was all different kinds of people. You want to align with people that aren't like you. You know, because if you have all the giant personalities, you're all gonna headbutt, and that's the thing. So I was in the middle, talking to them, saying all this stuff of saying, okay, they're gonna protect you, and then back, they're protecting me because they said the exact same thing to me. So I don't know if that means like I'm bad for being a mediator for everybody, but someone has to do it. And if you don't have time to sit and make those personal relationships. So if someone tells you something and you trust the same thing, I'm gonna trust you because you don't have anyone else, but at certain points you have to trust people to get further in this game.
If you look at Erica, she looks like just like a lot of other players that like are wanting to play this game that don't get cast because they have like just a very basic role that they fill. Trying to like play different sides, but like making it too obvious, not really like sinking deep into alliances, which is what I think this game really needs is people that you can trust. Because those are the people that are going to move you farther into the game. I think whenever you look at someone like Kristen, that is so much more rare. Like a lot of the people that come into the show, like super loud, like I said, super competitive. But you cannot have this game without people like Kristen. And I'm finished with my argument.
Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. We are very different. And I mean, I'm cast because I am loud. I am outgoing. And that's something that is needed here as well. So I think both are great. But I think obviously mine, because I at least will stand up for myself. I will stand up and I will tell you, and I never said anything like, oh, I'm not going for you, and then I was like, oh, I'm going for them. I never ever said that.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I said what people were telling me to my alliance, and my alliance was myself, Kevin, Drew, Tori, and Cameron.
Who is the biggest snake?
I'll go first. Hunter, you're the biggest snake. I just let everything out of the fucking bag in front of not only the people still in the game, but pre-jury and people who are gonna go to jury. I don't know if Hunter told anyone because he is a snake, but there are two people here who knew each other when this season started, and that was me and Hunter.
The tea has been spilt. Now, I've had my speculations, so I find out that Hunter and Ty know each other from an online game.
I think people are gonna find out.
Do you think?
I don't know.
Because I don't know anyone else.
Okay, we'll play it by ear.
I don't know anyone else.
So this history right now is all we needed to know because now they may battle it out.
You still claim we're on the same side. You act like every single person that goes out, you're like, yes, that works out perfect for us, that works out perfect for us. It doesn't because you're not working with me, and all these other people sitting here should think the same thing.
Oh, Hunter snaked you all. We know each other. How is that a snake move whenever you haven't even told people? You just really contradicted yourself because if that makes me a snake, you're just as big of a snake. Okay, first off, I think you're the biggest snake. And I was actually gonna reveal too that me and Ty have known each other. So the back history of that, me and Ty know each other from an online Survivor game, okay? Ty.
Multiple online Survivor.
Actually, we've only played one together. Okay, yes. Please let me, I didn't interrupt you, okay? So Ty and we worked in the online Survivor game. Ty decides to backstab me and turn everyone against me. Okay, so that's where our history started from. So we come into the game and we already have a dislike for each other. I've referred to Ty as God because he always thinks that he is the Almighty. It's not just in this game, it's prior to. But in this game, Ty has gone to every single person. Guys, he has said, oh, we gotta get these girls out. We gotta get them out, this and that. But Drew, he went against you too. He was agreeing to voting out Erica. So he was going to both sides. Ty hasn't been in the power role. I think we can all agree whenever you think of power players in the game who are in power positions, Ty has not been one of those names that you say. Agreed? I think so. Okay, so Ty goes around.
So y'all two know each other, eh? Didn't think you would mention that to me or whatever. You know, it's causing a little bit of distrust.
He tries to stay silent in these conversations, big group conversations, he's staying silent, taking in information until those one-on-one conversations, then he's leaking everything. Yes, you're right, I don't have your back. I am after you.
I'm Hunter and I'm just gonna win this battle because I'm gonna scream really loud. Lord.
So protecting myself, that makes me a snake, so be it.
Okay, I'm not a snake. What I've been doing is laying low, taking in information, but who I've told I've been loyal to, I stay loyal to.
Why don't you go slither around the house to every conversation, not really offering something, so go back to your habitat, Ty.
That's not being a snake, because everyone I've told I've had their back, I have their fucking back. And people sitting here who know I've said that to you, know that.
Notice how he said, people sitting here, and then realized he didn't point at anyone on this couch, okay? He's trying to protect his team right now. Ty just literally goes around. He wants to say that I have done all these things. I've talked to people to keep myself safe. It's a part of the game. Every single one of us have snaked. If he wants to say I'm the biggest snake, so be it. I've done what I've had to do to remain safe. It's part of the game. Manipulation, part of the game. Strategy, part of the game. Talking to people to make sure that they do not have your name in their mouth is part of the game. If you want to fault me for that, so be it. I am playing Sequester. I didn't come here to play a bitch game. Throw me into a battle match, I'll fight. But I want to stay out of battle matches because that's the only way to remain in the house and fight for the title. I'm sorry, if that's wanting to keep myself in the game, so be it.
Yeah, sounds like a definition of a snake.
Would you like to confirm how that is a definition of a snake? Want to remain safe? I think that's everyone's goal.
You did it for me, bud.
Oh, okay. My case is closed.
Who is the biggest jury threat?
You want to go ahead, or should I jump into it?
Jump into it.
I know the jury is not stupid. These are people that have been lied and cheated to. They're out of the game, so they don't have a chance of coming back. They don't want to be bullshitted. They want straight facts. They want something interesting, and they need authenticity. So I'm planning on bringing it to the table, and it's time to go in. When I think of a jury threat, I think of someone who is the biggest threat in this game. I think a lot of you here can agree with me when I say that Tori, my girl Tori over there, is a big threat in this fucking game. She has won multiple battle matches. She has put herself in alliances that have kept her safe. She's had fucking close calls, I'll give her that. And she's fought her way back here, but she is good at this fucking game.
I don't ever cuss, but fuck! Oh, gosh.
And I like working with her. I've worked with her on several occasions. She's a good player. I like to put myself next to her when I'm doing fucking things. Drew, sorry man, fucked you over a little bit. Had to happen, but in order to do that, I had to keep myself safe with someone I know who's a bigger threat than me in this game. So, yeah, that's my case so far. I want to hear what you have to say. Maybe I could spice it up a little bit more.
All right, well, in Tori's defense, yeah, she's done what she had to do to get back here and play a strong game. She's teamed with who she's needed to be in the game. I don't see her going anywhere with her talking and be able to come back. Like, she's got the competitive threat, she's got the social threat. Like, she's here. She's here for the long haul, and she's picking people to like.
Well, yeah, exactly. She's here for the long haul because she's fucking good at the game.
Yeah.
Honestly, I knew no one was going to be able to really defend against me on my team.
And I think she's fucking doing a hell of a job so far. So
maybe you're just on the opposite end of that. You know, she's got teamed up.
I even heard who the hell you have to say.
I felt like a fucking idiot. Like, I just choked beyond belief. I can't believe it. Like, I'm more upset. Like, forget the fact that, like, yeah, this is gonna be, America's gonna see this. I'm gonna look stupid, but like.
Is it a hard decision? It's gotta be a hard decision, man.
All right, well, I'm picking Erica for this one.
This is about to be a debate about moi. I was like, we might as well call the show Erica at this point.
She's literally in line with everybody. She's talking too much. She's got all the information that she needs. Her name's only been thrown out there once, which means she's playing a hell of a game. Like, she knows what she's doing. She knows where she needs to be, and she's placing herself with the right people. So, like, that's somebody you do not want here. Like, you gotta pick that person to go. Like, that's it. Like, if...
Okay, well, no disrespect, Erica, but I'm gonna have to do what I need to do. So, I think that's a horrible fucking pick. First off, I think everybody here knows Erica does go around. I don't think anybody respects that, as we've clearly heard. I don't respect Erica. I'm cool with you personally, but as a game level, I don't really like working with you because I can't trust you worth a shit. That being said, dude, her out of everybody? Come on, man.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen her competitive, so we don't know if she could battle back. Like, how do we know she's not just a straight athlete and come after any of us? You know what I mean? Like, she could have the whole well-rounded personality and like trait to go after.
How do we know anybody that's not been in a battle match is a fucking athletic threat?
Exactly.
You can't base this off an athletic threat.
You can't just go off of looks for an athletic threat. I mean, you never know.
Relevancy, sir? Who cares?
I don't have anything to say to that. I think I've got everything off my chest.
Who thinks they're in charge and running the game?
Okay, let's see. I would have to say in charge of the game, we went from partners to debating against each other. So Dustin, as of right now, I don't know, man. I might have to gun for you. I would have to say Dustin, you, because we were partners. I worked with you, and you failed to tell me information. You hold back on a lot of things. You're funny as fuck, and we all know that. We all laugh at his jokes. But Drew is sitting here because of you, and I thought you guys had an alliance, but you had a control. You had an LOS for God knows how long. But I mean, I think you're in a place where you kind of have manipulated like those people, or maybe the jokes are a manipulation, like, hey, I'm a good person, but you know, Canada can't be trusted, and that's you.
So after my entire team picks Erica, I decide to throw a curveball. I'm fucking going for Erica too. Fuck that bitch. Since everybody's already going for it, I'm like, this is just an easy way to be like, you know what, Erica? Like, fuck you. This is fucking over. It's done. We're all just don't like you. Fucking like, just go home already. All right, to immediately defend. Is it a crime to be funny? Case in point there.
But you're all sitting here because of him.
Are you all sitting here because of me? Was it a single vote that got any of you out? Ask yourself that question. If I singularly voted for you, would you be on that couch right now? No. It was because of a group of people. A group of people that have been chatted to by a lot of people. One of those being Erica.
What?
Now, Erica, I do believe, is powerful.
Whatever, that kind of makes them all look weak, that they have no idea what to do and just still attack me because there's no valid reasons for other people.
All over the place. She's a likable person. Will we not all agree that we like Erica? No.
And she did our laundry once.
And you did my laundry 0.
Oh, Dustin is the funniest person on the earth to him. Like, he is so funny to himself. And oh, when he got that spotlight and everyone was looking at him, he ate it up, if you could not tell.
She's a likable person, and being a likable person, yes, I know that I'm also likable, but it also brings in power. Because now you're able to talk to people, you're allowed to talk to other people, everything feels great, and everything is normal, and you feel like you're in power, but are you really? Can we trust what anyone really tells us to our face if we're just thinking that everybody likes us? No.
But if you shake on it, you will.
If you shake on it, you will? Shaking on it means nothing. We are in a house built of lies.
Oh, come on, handshakes don't mean anything in this game. It's a game of lies. And I said, oh boy, thank goodness I did not shake your hand last night, agreeing to a final 3.
We need to make sure that this is on,
Okay.
Oh shit, okay.
Also, you don't have your LOS anymore, so I have literally no use for you.
But what is normal to the spider may be chaos to the fly.
Dustin starts talking about fucking spiders and flies. Now, I don't do the great outdoors, but he didn't really have a point. I don't know what that means, but Erica, I love you, girl, but she don't control shit. I don't know the whole spider and fly and all that shit. I don't do the great outdoors, so I don't know what that means. However, you had an alliance who is sitting here and looking great in red. And my thing is, you have, for the past couple of weeks, go with the flow. You say you're aligned with some people. They're obviously sitting here with masks on, and you just kind of go up and down because you know that, hey, if I tell a joke, everybody will laugh, and I'm in good favor. So that's in control, and that's a good thing to do, Toon Squad. You know.
I revert back to the beginning. One person does not make a game. Although Erica, although me thinking that she is in control, may not be. Do we know? We'll never know. She was in control of my socks, my underwear, my personal belongings. Does that not put you in control? I believe it does. I rest my case.
Okay, jury to deliberation. Court is adjourned.
So I believe that Team 1 did a much better job. Team 2 with Kristen and Zach did not bring strong cases against Team 1. And so in observing both sides' arguments, I believe that Team 1 brought a much stronger case on who played a better game.
I think that Team 1 did a better job. I agree that Dustin has major control of the house. Tori's clearly the biggest threat. I lost against her and she's won a lot of battle battles.
Team number 1 definitely was the one that put out the best argument. Team number 2 has the biggest floaters out there. It's time for Zach to go. It's time for Kristen to go.
So Zach is the worst orator I've ever seen in my life. He almost sunk it for his team. And then Hunter was beat by Ty. Kristen beat who she was against about the floater definition. Defining what the argument about is very important. Tori blew it out of the water. And then Dustin, I thought it was kind of a toss-up, but at that point, that coach already had 3 winners.
I'm voting for Team 1 to win. Hunter, I think you stole the show. Your passion and emotion. I think that you laid out very good points, objectively, of why you thought people were a snake. I did not think that Team 1, Dustin, I didn't think it was a joke. Everybody took that really seriously. And, maybe starting off with 1 to lighten the mood, but to continue on and pander with this fucking, patronizing tone and grandstanding to only make your case. I mean, it was a joke. So, Team 1.
So a lot of my allies were on the Team 2 couch, but they really did not do well with the questions. Team 1 came harder, and because of that, I'm gonna have to go with Team 1. Team number 1.
And the verdict is Team 1.
Thank God.
That feels really good, but instantly in my head, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. Everybody starts celebrating on my side, and I'm thinking, do not look bad in front of these other people because they still got to pick battle match people, and I do not want my name going in there.
Oh my God. Team 1.
Yes, thank God. I was so afraid of this pre-jury just being bitter towards people who got them out of the game. I'm glad they actually took this debate serious, listened, and voted for the right team to win.
Give me a minute. It's just like the idea that, I'm not like everybody in the house where I can, project my thoughts easily. I know I'm such a smart person, but, I'm into math, and you don't speak math out loud. You write it down, you think about it in your head, and it's because of that I'm just, perceived as a floater. It's hard to think that I'm gonna have a chance at winning this game because of that personality difference. I'm someone, my emotions and my passion are external, and I'm so passionate because I am a girl in mathematics, and I've had plenty of people in my life doubt me and say you're not smart enough just because of who I am and because I project my emotions more than I project my thoughts, but it doesn't mean that my thoughts aren't there, and it doesn't mean that my passion isn't there. It just means that I'm not the same person as everybody in the house.
Kristen, I didn't attack you because you chose me. I was like, I'm just saying you are different from me as a player, and I wanted to make her feel good. And I do love her as a person. She's great, and she is stressful for her.
It's not personal. I know we take it personally because we're humans. We're human beings, and it's a game. And I swear I didn't just say that because you chose it. I just feel like I'm gonna get voted because of. But then you know what? You get to choose whoever you want. So that's the beautiful thing about the jury.
Who's even on my team?
Who do I have on my team?
No, I'm talking about who to vote because because maybe I haven't voiced my opinion on my team, but I have voiced my opinion.
She does nothing but cry. Girl, this isn't a daycare, so if you want to cry, take your ass to jury.
No, it's okay. Also, you're actually being very nice about it.
Meeting back up with Tori and Cam, I wanted to make sure that Tori knew that I was on her side still and that it was all game. She instantly felt that I was being genuine, and I think that connection still is intact, thank God. And now it's just a question of what we're gonna do this round.
Okay, can we say, Dustin is shady? He literally said, a handshake means nothing to me. I mean, he's tried to shake my hand. I didn't even want to shake his.
struggling to say some shit, so we had to resort to the humor.
Yeah.
Paranoia will not be the death of me in this game, but ignorance or being naive could, because I'm just very trusting in my alliances, and I really do trust the people I'm working with. So I don't think I would be absolutely blindsided if I go home in this vote.
I know you were aligned with Drew, and his numbers were dwindling. I don't know how many guys you have left over there, so I know you're going to be struggling, dude.
I know Zach doesn't really have anybody now that Drew is gone, so he's potentially someone I could grab and pull over. I've been eyeing him and talking to him, getting him on my side.
I don't feel great with you personally because, like, I feel like you could have made a move by, like, trying to help me out.
Like, are you kidding me, Cam? I don't know how many times I have to explain this to you. Like, you know I have the LOS, like, you know I have this power, but Kevin was coming for me. Like, if I took you off, I'm going up. Like, I'm not letting you go for the chance to win this game and throwing my game away. Like, I can't believe you're mad about something that is just out of your control. Like, man up, you made it back. Like, woohoo, all right? You did it. Like, that's great. But don't get mad at me because I didn't throw my game away for you to walk to the end. Like, you want an LOS, go find one. I'm not handing over mine to you.
I
was next on the list to go.
I get that.
I couldn't like give my like.
Zach, I just need to know if you stay, like, are you just gonna keep pupping around, or like, are you gonna help?
I swear on everything.
Like, you gotta be with
100%. This is it.
Because everyone's saying you're not doing anything, so if you want to do something, like, you come with us because, like, we're doing shit.
Let's do it.
Okay?
I'm in.
Are you with us?
100%.
I'm serious.
100%.
Promise?
Swear to God.
Okay, let's do it. I don't know if it's going to that, but I'm just gonna show your your actions are gonna speak to me. Okay?
Ready who?
Who are they gonna pick? Kristen's gonna pick me.
So I go around to everyone and I basically throw Kristen under the bus, who has been working closely with me. So I wanted people to think, if I'm willing to sacrifice Kristen, then you guys need to be willing to sacrifice Zach. And that's how I pretty much went about trying to convince people to vote for him.
Oh, well. So, man, let's hear it.
I don't know who I need to talk to.
Fuck, I know, I'm on the fucking voting side.
Do you have like a solid alliance? Like, honestly, like, at this point.
I think I do, but at this point, I really don't. Cause I mean, so much shit is flip-flopped around.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I felt super solid with you, and we just had a really good conversation saying that we were solid. We have.
Not to mention, I wouldn't be opposed to you staying because you are
Tori.
funny. Like, I mean, I try this entertainment.
Right now, I'm not really thinking to be honest.
Okay,
Like, I'm cool with you.
Like, calling you out was mainly like me saying I wanted you to just like trust me.
Yeah.
And you didn't, and it hurt.
Great.
Let's
talk to
yeah,
them.
come here, let's talk.
Let's
Yeah.
talk. Because I wanted. I'm actually pretty impressed with her. I know I need to have a conversation with her about what happened. Okay.
Really, like, it wasn't me, it was like all of them, like, deciding to flip. Like, I was just like, I'm obviously voting no for myself. I don't want to be in this position, but like, whatever you guys do.
What did Jayla say to you?
My question. No, Jayla said to me, she was like,
did she spin it a little bit?
Not at all. They were on your side. All three of them are saying, you are not a target. I promise you are not their target. They're putting you up because they want those other two to go home. And
Okay, so it was your choice.
So that's why I was like, okay, I don't feel like a target next to those two. So if you guys want to put me up, I get it.
It feels good to be safe right now, but this round was really tough for me. I feel like I was starting to get these rounds down. I was getting confident in my gameplay, and then
switching it up and having to admit who you voted for is tough. So I go back into like 10 minutes of chaos. I have no idea who to vote for. I'm trying to talk to everybody, but everybody's trying to talk to everybody. And I don't want to expose who I'm working with, but everybody's like, you're voting this way, we're voting that way.
Moving forward, who do you want to work with? Like, do you want to work? Who are you voting for?
I feel
by the
like
way?
there's more girls
Because
right now than boys.
from-
There's 6 girls and 4 boys, or however many. There's more girls than boys. So I feel like all the girls should stick together, but I know that's hard to trust. But
I
like,
can't do that.
Okay. I still feel like she doesn't really like me, but I don't have any bad blood with her, so stay tuned. But for now, we're cool. I'm over it. I think I'm gonna run.
I don't know who to. All I know is I want Erica out. That's what I want.
Fine with me.
Okay, yeah. Which we can't do this round
I
anyway,
know.
so we can talk to whoever.
Yeah, so I mean, right now, everybody, like the 5 that are up for nomination, like, those people can, like, they're gonna get voted out. I mean, I already feel like I've got a huge target on my back just after all of that.
That's what I'm saying. We can keep you safe, but we need to know who you want now so we can vote together.
I was gonna vote for Kristen. Just
I don't care.
I think a lot of people are voting for Kristen. It's either gonna be Kristen, Zach, maybe even Tori.
I know you and Zach are tight. I'm not tight with Tori. I'm not tight with Zach. I don't care.
No, you're just tight.
If I have to put up for elimination, I didn't really care that much about this round. I'd like to get put up for elimination. If I can go into a battle match and come back, that's going to be seen as a threat, and then people aren't gonna wanna battle me. That's fine. If I can pick somebody easy, go out, and then come back and then flip the whole entire house, this is what I want to happen.
All y'all seen Lanes to go.
Obviously, I'm not gonna say me because one thing I want to say
Well,
about
you've been through enough shit.
You are so trustworthy. When you said the thing about shaking hands, and then
And he
Dustin was
said
like,
shaking hands
"That
on me
doesn't
and
mean
shit."
I disagree with y'all's argument. I'm like, no.
I know you
don't.
don't. Let me say this. You impressed me today. You held your own. This is what we've been looking for since week 1.
Yeah.
So you're playing the game, you know?
Yeah.
And you defended her like y'all needed to. However, if y'all had to pick somebody, y'all had to pick 2 people.
Oh, Ty and Dustin for sure. Oh my gosh, this is a great opportunity to get Tori out. Like, duh, I would think that. Like, I'm surprised I'm honestly still here. But I know Dustin's shady, I know Ty's shady, and I know people this season are looking for loyalties, and I think that is actually really working in this game. So if I can just be like, dude, look at how shady they are. Let's get them out, then those were where my votes are going, and I was really pushing Dustin more so. Ty is the second option.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
I
that's
don't really
easy.
I don't have a relationship with Ty. I tried to talk to Ty yesterday about something, and he was talking to like Christina or something. I'm like, hey, like, can I talk? And he's like, no, like, can you get out? And so.
Okay, but y'all gotta realize that we each only have 1 vote.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I would rather vote Ty just because I feel like he like scored me the most. And like, I'm voicing my opinion right now.
Yeah.
This is what everybody wanted.
I wonder where Dustin's
Probably gonna bite me in the ass, but.
I agree with Ty.
There's 2. I mean, clearly I do.
Like
Ty threw my name under the bus, so get the dude out of the house.
Like, make sure that the players in the game like actually want to make moves so they don't make like an easy move. You know what I mean?
No, yes.
Okay.
Listen, I'm getting
Stop
emotional
crying
because I'm
because-
passionate. It's like passionate. It's
Yeah.
not like sad and scared. It's more like I'm actually really, really passionate.
Well, we're not gonna pick you because it's okay. That's obviously bullying, you know.
Yes. It's not. I don't think it's bullying. I just think it's a pussy move.
Kristen, I can't understand what she's saying right now because she keeps crying. I don't know why she's crying. She's in a good space right now. She stood up for herself. She's calling her tears passion, and I call her tears annoying.
I didn't even know who to pick. Like, I just choked. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like,
I know, it's fine, but
I
it was
like an idiot.
it was
Like,
easy to go. It was easy to go for me, which like was fine. But I mean, I think that was the demise of your guys' team because you only chose 1 person to really pick on.
To know 2 people are going, like, I didn't know what to do. Like, again, like.
So I have to choose between Kristen, Tori, you,
Ty.
Oh, Ty and Dustin.
Dustin.
Oh, Ty. Basically, anyone who talked about me, I have free game on, like, I have free range on anybody. Last night, he was saying my name to people. So, to me, like, none of you guys have done me dirty, besides Ty. And Ty had literally supposedly came up to me and said, I heard your name being talked about. This was like day 1. I heard your name being talked about, and I was like, not okay with that. And he's like, I got your back, girl. Oh, yeah, I know.
And Tori was in on it. They knew they were safe behind that
Yeah.
I mean, I have no alliance with Ty. Like, I don't see him. We haven't really talked. Like, nothing.
You're like with Thomas, huh?
Huh?
You with Thomas?
I talked to Thomas a little bit because I don't know where he stands, like 100%.
Right.
But like, I'm more than happy. Like, if I had more information to share, like I would. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I had. And we've talked a couple of times, but like, that's about it. Like, that's as much as information.
I know.
So,
if
I mean, like,
you wouldn't be opposed to doing Ty?
I think he has nothing where he would be like fight for me and fight for you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I have a question. Like, do you know what other people are thinking?
I have no idea.
Okay, so let's go figure that out.
Yeah. We don't have much time, so.
We need, there's 11 of us, we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get Jess, and I can get Erica. Huh? They said Ty. They're on team said Ty.
And so does that.
Okay.
See you later, Ty.
So someone has to figure out too, like, who Ty's gonna vote.
Yep.
Who's Ty voting for?
I'm not
No,
talking
because
to him.
it's a double. It's a double.
I'm not talking to him.
Now.
But he's gonna pull you.
No, he can't. You can pull
Yes, he can.
battle.
I'm getting a good response, but at the same time, like, Sequester's weird. Like, people are gonna lie. Although, the good response from some people, I think, is genuine, because if they don't vote Ty and they vote me, I'm gonna know it. And that's not, like, really good, like, jury management or battle match management.
This is gonna be short. Can we, like, go talk to other people?
Yes, so just Ty, and then I'll figure out those for others.
We gotta get through first.
Y'all go ahead, handle that.
I got hit.
I'm gonna take a quick old 5-minute nap.
I need the nap. Jayla, come on.
I'm always sleeping.
Yeah.
What are people saying?
Dustin's campaigning for you or Zach.
Really?
I mean,
Wait, you?
I mean,
Or you and
No, he's okay. Can I
Wait,
just
wait,
say,
who's the-
has anybody locked on voting me? Because that's the biggest pussy move ever. If for some reason I don't get the votes and Ty drags me in, I will say that's a pussy move, because for me, it was self-preservation. For everybody else who voted him, it was not self-preservation, it was an active choice. So if he picks me, he can't say anything except that he's scared of everybody else, and he's not scared of me.
and I don't know who's
I haven't even.
I know, but like Dustin said that he wanted you. But
Go say it to his face. Go say it to his face. I'm serious.
You guys are like,
Let's go. Go. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Hey.
I mean, no, I'm gonna talk to him more civilly, just because that's my style.
Yes.
But I'm gonna talk. I heard you wanted me, or Zach. I told like Dustin and Ty that, like, I know that they were saying like mine is Zach's name. I don't know if it's true. It's okay.
Erica?
She didn't know that. Who else has a big mouth in the game?
Hunter.
Oh, another one. Thomas.
Kristen comes up to me and she finds out that I'm going for her through Thomas. Now, I thought I was close with Thomas, but no, it turns out that he's just a piece of shit.
If you guys want to vote me, I really do think it's like the weak move. You know what I mean?
If for some miracle on earth that I don't get the top 2 votes, I want them to know that there's a better person to pick for this battle match than me. Like, you can save me for later. Try to take out somebody big and somebody who screwed you over.
The thing is, he knows, no, he's going to the people that he knows are gonna get voted. Like, it's probably gonna be me and you. He's going to those people, and he's trying to save face with them right now, because he doesn't want to get picked for battle. That's what's going down.
Because you want to know something I saw earlier? This was like a couple rounds ago, but like it was Kevin was like telling like Thomas like, oh, like Zach is nice, so like we had pulled Zach aside and like he was like being a little rat, you know what I mean? So do you think Zach's an LOS? I don't know if Zach has it. I don't think Zach has an LOS necessarily, but like I'm just saying that proves that Thomas is like going back and forth, you know what I mean? Right, let's talk to other people, okay?
Yeah.
I like made me kind of nervous. I can't.
Dude, I told you I wanted to work with you or whatever. And shit got rocky, but now it's smoothing out. I got my hands in a couple piles, dude. So like.
One thing I am really happy about at this point, like every time I come in here, I feel like I have a new group of people.
We can be cool moving forward. Like,
like I'll get you, but if you fuck me over, like it's gonna be rough. You know what I'm saying? Like for everybody, because everything's up in the air.
He's telling me he's got a few things under his belt. He's connected with a few people, and he wants to bring me along with him. So I'm gonna ride this out and kind of see where it takes me. I mean, again, I'm putting my game in somebody else's hands, but hopefully this is the real deal, and I can finally stick to a true alliance, and like it'll be me and him to the end.
What's up?
So I do have an Alex.
You do?
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you that, like, since this is like the honest deal. Like,
Come, join me, help us out. Let's do this together. Now, do I want to keep him long run? Definitely not.
This is my truth. So Karen got mad at me because she knew she was going up, and she asked me to use the LOS for her to get off when Kevin was shooting for me. So that's why she got mad. She said that's what she's saying. She doesn't trust me because I didn't throw my game to save her.
Who is this?
Cam.
Okay. Well, let me tell you who the names are right now. Ty, who I'm not voting for. I told him I wouldn't. If he goes home, he goes home. But I'm not personally doing it. And Dustin, who I'll throw my vote on. People are gonna throw their votes on Ty and Dustin. I told him to keep you.
I see what's going on. Everyone wants me to vote Ty, and Ty's gonna pick me. Everyone wants me to throw my vote on Dustin. Dustin's gonna pick me. If I'm the only one voting Dustin, I automatically have to go in. So it's time for me to play a little bit selfish, protect my own game.
Contestants, it's time for the elimination vote. 2 of you will be eliminated this round, and choose any of your voters to battle against. I hope you strategized wisely.
I have the elimination results. The first person eliminated is Kristen.
Okay, all I have to say is I wanted to prove that there's more to strength than what's here and what comes out here. It's about your heart, it's about your perseverance, and it's about having a strong mind. There were plenty of times in this game where I've had allies in trouble and I have stood up for them. And if I come back somehow, I will continue to do the same. So, yeah.
If you voted for Kristen, please stand up.
With you, you had to defend yourself. You were on the chopping block too, so I can't blame you for voting. You've done battle already. You battled back. I feel like you've been pretty shady. If it's physical, I probably don't stand a chance, but I'm gonna battle Hunter.
The second person eliminated is Ty.
Alright guys, so Hunter was right pretty much about everything he said. I am a snake, but I'm also a really good observer. I take in information. I notice everything. I'm always watching, I'm always taking in information. So keep that in mind when you all stand up who voted for me about who I pick.
If you voted for Ty, please stand up.
I'm picking Erica. You're just been shady. You're always whispering in everyone's ear. You're always trying to avoid going to a battle. You're always just being shady, period.
That's funny because I literally nominated myself. Just to show you guys I can protect, I will and try to protect you.
That's bullshit.
I thought I was getting turned on. I thought he was voting me in, so I said, you know what, let me take the power in my hands. But that's your choice, and that's fine, I'm ready to battle. I mean, once I saw the first vote, I was thinking, I'm pretty sure I just got screwed over. So I'm just a little bit more concerned about what happened after everyone told me we were voting for Ty. So I'm not mad. Obviously, people were attacking me all day, and clearly I'm a threat to everybody, which is a compliment to me. And that's what I came here to do, is be a threat to everybody and show them that all you have to do is really trust yourself. Because at this point, it's me, myself, and I, and I'm ready to battle.
I'm feeling pretty confident. This is a agility comp, and a comp where you have to have really good aim and be able to toss things into a bucket. I mean, it's going to be a matter of who can keep their balance and who can keep focused.
This twist is called Cinder Block Dash. The rules are simple. Each player must untie and use their cinder blocks to travel across the battlefield to 3 different locations. Once they reach a location, contestants must shoot a ball into a bucket. Before they can move on, they must successfully make their shot. They may only get off the cinder blocks to retrieve their ping pong balls. If they fall off their blocks before getting to a station, they must go back to the beginning. If the contestants choose to get an additional cinder block, they will have to travel off course. I have also placed an LOS out of the way of the 3rd bucket. The strategy is up to them.
Looking at this comp, I mean, I feel pretty confident going in, but I don't want to overconfident myself.
Right now, I'm feeling a little hopeful because it's not brute strength, but it's like, I'm not sure what the mechanics of this challenge are going to be like because he has very long limbs and I have very short limbs.
Just got to remain calm the entire time. I need Kristen, she's small, so I feel like I have the size advantage on her. I feel like I won't necessarily need to go after that 3rd cinder block because I'll have more of able to go further with each one of mine. So I think the big thing is remaining calm and hopefully my college days of being in a fraternity come in hand.
It's like David versus Goliath right now, but you know, David won the battle, so maybe we're gonna see the same thing here today.
Sorry.
It's okay. At least I didn't completely flop in this.